spent 7 hours and 43 minutes on TikTok alone. Instagram only got 14 minutes a day, which is pretty good. But 7 hours and 43 minutes on TikTok, just scrolling throughout my entire day. Hey everybody, today is day 6 of no social media, which means no TikTok, no Instagram, no YouTube, no Snapchat, and everything else in between besides Pinterest, because duh, for interest. Today is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a recap of the entire week instead of like the usual where I recap my entire day. And the reason why I'm going to be doing that because it's day 6 for you, but it's day 7 for me because it is January 25th, which is a Sunday. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of skip day 6 because I told y'all I wanted to be more interesting and the video for yesterday just did not work out. And it's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to keep going. So, all right, we're starting with January, the week of January 11th through 17th. And that is only because I want you to see where I came from and then see where I am now. So it's going to look terrible. Please, y'all, don't, I guess, talk about me. Yeah, don't talk about me. Okay, so January 11th, it should be right here. January 11th, which was a Sunday, I spent 5 hours and 45 minutes on TikTok alone. This was an off day. So therefore, it was probably just throughout the entire day. And then we go to January 12th. This is a little bit better. I only spent 2 hours on TikTok, but that is because of work and because I had other things outside the house to do. Still, that is pretty bad. That was 2 hours of my entire day going straight to TikTok, which means I was just scrolling, looking at other people basically do what I wanted to do. Okay, now here's where it gets bad. On January 13th, I spent 5 hours and 8 minutes on TikTok. That's right. And you think that's the worst. It is not. On January 14th, I spent 5 hours and 46 minutes on TikTok. And remind you, I'm doing this at nighttime. So when I should be sleeping, I'm up. I'm scrolling. That's no bueno. Oh, I also spent an hour this day on Instagram as well. All right. To January 15th, I spent 5 hours and 20 minutes on TikTok and 57 minutes on Instagram. And then on Friday, January 16th, I spent 6 hours and 6 minutes on TikTok and 1 hour on Instagram. So total, I spent 7 hours on social media that day. Saturday, January 17th, again, this is an off day. I'm at home. I spent 7 hours and 43 minutes on TikTok alone. Instagram only got 14 minutes a day, which is pretty good. But 7 hours and 43 minutes on TikTok, just scrolling throughout my entire day. And then let's move to Sunday. This was the day before I went on the no social media challenge, which I did explain to y'all at the beginning of the week that I felt like I was missing something. So I just kept scrolling because I was like, oh my gosh, I want to see what's going on. I want to see what's going on. I spent 5 hours and 3 minutes and then 41 minutes on Instagram. So 5 hours and 3 minutes on TikTok and 41 minutes on Instagram. Am I embarrassed? Yeah. But honestly, that wasn't even a worse day, which is interesting. But yeah, am I embarrassed? Yeah, I am. But obviously, through that embarrassment, I also noticed that I needed improvement, which is why I went on this challenge. So, can you blame me? All right, so to begin the week of the No Social Media Challenge, on Monday, January 19th, I spent 15 minutes on Chrome, 9 minutes on Reddit, and 4 minutes on TikTok. And you already know about those accidents that I had. I opened TikTok, closed TikTok, opened. It happened, okay? It happened. On Tuesday, January 20th, I had no TikTok openings on my phone. I know I did have a mishap, but again, I clicked in, clicked out, so I didn't even register the time on Instagram. So yay. All right, skipping over to January 21st. I spent 1 hour on Chrome. Duh, because I need the internet, so don't even start with me. And I spent 24 minutes on TikTok. Now, you may be asking, if you're on a no social media challenge, how did that happen? Well, I ended up posting that day, but I did not go and scroll. I know I said I was going to have my sister do it, but I needed to do it myself because of certain reasons. But I swear, I was not on there scrolling. As you can see, 24 minutes. Come on now. I was just posting. All right. Now, this is my mishap. This is when I struggled the most. I told you, Ferrari. Yeah, I had an hour and 12 minutes of TikTok use on January 22nd. Embarrassed. Yes, I am. Okay, now it got better on Friday. Again, I had a mishap day after. Ferrari, yeah. Okay, I had 48 minutes on TikTok. Again, getting better. And then Saturday, we get to Saturday. I spent 28 minutes on Instagram. This was not scrolling. This is because I was just trying to re-engineer my Instagram to look better. And yeah. And then we come to today, where I had mishaps. Okay, so the thing is, I had about 4 minutes on TikTok, 4 minutes on Instagram, but the rest was spent with me re-engineering them because I'm trying to do this whole thing where all of my social medias look better. I spent 42 minutes on TikTok and 37 minutes on Instagram. Not that bad. Honestly, it's an improvement. So it's basically through this entire week, as you can see, my Instagram use has went down tremendously. My TikTok use has went down tremendously. YouTube, honestly, is really never used by me. That is a lie. I do use YouTube, but apparently last week I did not, which is very interesting for me. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Your girl's getting better. There's improvement. And that is pretty much it for this recap. I'll see y'all guys next week. Also, before y'all go, I wanted to see what y'all think. I was thinking about changing this challenge to me instead just improving my life instead of just doing a no social media challenge. But yeah, I want to hear what y'all think in the comments. Please comment below and please remember to turn on notifications so you always see when I do post. You get notified. Duh. And then also please subscribe. Anyways, thank you, lovelies. See you later. Mwah. Bye. Fly.